lot of F-bombs dropping every time I get spawn camped. You know, every time a griefer blows me up.
Absolutely. All right, the next one is, what percentage of dialogue do you guys think would be censored if they censored the game? Like, what percentage?
10, 12.
Nah, hell no. Would be censored.
Yeah.
You mean beeped out?
Like,
Beep.
yeah,
Come
how
on,
much? Like,
man.
how much? What
More
percentage?
than half.
Frank, I gotta tell you, you're a good kid, but I gotta tell you that I gotta beep.
Exactly, man. It gotta be at least 50%.
It's 90%. They'd have
90%
to. They'd have
of
to
the game
censor
would
out.
be-
Yeah.
No way.
I was
No
finna,
way.
to be honest,
That's
dude, I was
insane.
finna say 75%, but I'm trying to
That is absurd.
Wow.
be fair.
How'd they come up with that number?
I think only 10% of the cutscenes they could keep in because there's no cuss words in it. So I think they just
Oh, you mean,
looked for
you mean
any
if it
cutscene.
has them in there, then they gotta take the whole scene out?
Maybe not the whole scene, but like
Because that
parts
would be
of it.
90% definitely.
Yeah, it was like a fandom thing. Someone did a study. All right, last.
Wait, what cutscene didn't have any cuss words in it?
We'll have to look. Someone comment on that. What cutscenes don't have any cuss words in it?
Maybe some of the Friedlander stuff, maybe, but
Yeah.
generally, I'm going off in that.
Are there any like rare cutscenes that you guys that maybe that didn't make the cut, or ones that you feel like didn't get the shine they deserve? I know there's one rare one at the beginning of the game where you smack Solo with your with the butt of your pistol
With the butt of my pistol, I don't remember.
from the back of the car.
Who told you that?
You too.
YouTube told you?
Yeah.
You like, yeah, okay, well, who was it? Boss
Oh,
Man
no,
fucking
you did at first, remember? When
Yeah.
I stole the car from the
Yeah.
house and you popped up in the back seat and they had you hit me. Remember?
Oh, so you actually hit him in the head.
Yeah.
But Ned is like cockstrong, man. He's fucking strong. Like he's like an athlete, so everything he fucking does is super hard. And at that time, I can remember the it was supposed to just been like close to it, but it kind of hit a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why they had to take it out because Solo got knocked out with his glass jaw.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
Lies.
What was the question again?
Are there any like cutscenes that you feel like
Oh.
didn't get the shine they deserve?
Yeah. Well,
I think it's a few.
yeah, we.
I
did
can't remember
one,
though.
Steven and I did one, a Sharmuta scene, which is pretty famous because I think it was in the. I think it got
Steven
left
is
in-
Trevor, yeah.
Yeah, got left into the code, you know, so people would pull it up where we played, we acted like we were two gay lovers coming in when we were scoping out, you know, casing a joint, you know, for a robbery and everything. I think it might have been even, I forget whose house. It might have been Madrazzo's house, but I can't remember. But yeah, and Steven went way over. What brings you into that? With his gayness. He was like that, you know. And then he would do that laugh, and I would go back to me like that, you know. So it was a pretty funny scene that didn't make it. I guess the gameplay didn't work on it. That's usually if a cutscene doesn't get in it, it's because the gameplay didn't work.
Makes sense.
You know, there was one where we had an orgy with old people.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was so.
Did you
funny,
actually
man.
bring in some elderlies for this?
They had.
Hey, don't look at me.
They brought them all in, man. I went into.
They
this
knew not to
place.
play that shit with Franklin, man.
Yeah, I went into this place and it was like, I mean, it was fucking funny, man. It was a funny scene that I wish would have been in because it would have been iconic. But again, the gameplay, I guess, didn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
That actually sounds really epic. Are you allowed to describe that scene even though it didn't get in?
I don't know if I can even remember what it was.
Yeah.
I just remember I came out, like, my exit was really funny. Like, oh my God. You know, what's that? Or something. It was a good exit. This couch is crazy. But it was, yeah, it was a funny scene. That's all I can say.
Awesome.
I honestly don't remember. I'd have to look at my script. My script's this thick, so I don't think I.
Yeah.
So the Rick and Morty voice actors, all sorts of different voice actors you hear do method acting when they're in the booth doing voice lines. Do either of you two, have you guys done any method acting? Were there any voice lines where you went above and beyond to get into character?
Steven did a lot of methane acting, didn't he?
Yeah, Steven was fucking stinking the whole fucking every set out.
Yeah, Trevor was
everything
farting
we
a lot.
filmed, he just
Yeah.
had to
was a lot of methane acting going on, but how are you method acting in a voice booth? I mean, what are Rick and Morty, whoever the hell they are, doing?
So like, if their character was drunk, they'd get drunk and then get in the booth. And
That's
do
not method acting. That's just being stupid.
Yeah, I've never done that.
That's like going, yeah, we got to shoot somebody, so let's put some real fucking bullets in. I mean,
well.
no, that's not method acting. And method acting is using your sense memory to get in, whatever. I could do a class on it, but yeah, the answer is yeah, we do method acting. I do. You deep down touch something. And,
Yeah.
Whether you're in the booth or on the set, right? It's acting's acting, so it's the same.
Well, when you guys auditioned, you kind of threw the script out and you just started kind of like, improvising. You guys ever just snap into character and improvise a cutscene just off the dome?
With me, I always go by. I read what they gave me,
Yeah.
and I see the direction of what they wrote and they want me to do, and I try to throw it away, and I just say some other shit close towards it. Like they gave me some shit, and I did Red Ranger, and it was saying something about a heist.
Yeah.
And they said, and action, and I just start talking about, me and my boys get some guns, we gonna run into this motherfucking bank, and we gonna just take everything we want, we not gonna fucking play around, and we gonna get the fuck out of there. And they were looking like, wait a minute.
Like, you're planning on doing this.
Where's
for
the
good.
heist?
You went somewhere else, but we like it, and I thought they didn't like it, because they was like, okay, it was nice meeting you, have a good day, and blah, blah, blah. But evidently, they liked it.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of improvisation. Like on my part, I did a lot of improvisation. But the key to improvisation is to make sure that you stay on the track. Like, these writers, they're brilliant. They've written a really good, funny script. So
what?
you don't go, hey guys, you suck. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And then it's like completely different. You have to stay on that track, but you also gotta you develop your character. The writers really don't develop the character. They gave you the stuff to develop it. So when you develop your character, now whatever you're doing has to feed that character, and whatever they're giving you has to feed the character. So every once in a while you want to change something, just to make it
Who says
track
chivalry is
better
dead?
for you, the
I
actor.
only wish
And then
more
usually it
people
turns
were
out
like
right. They very rarely say anything. But as far as snapping into
You today.
character cutscene, I did that on the way down here. Absolutely. I'm driving along and freaking, it's like, oh, I see some bad drivers, but you, because LA, man, LA.
He's always got something to say about LA.
Dude, I'm
He's
telling you,
just an
man,
old party ass
We don't have that
old
kind of
dude,
traffic.
man.
We don't have that kind of traffic, and I drive around here.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
everybody keeps mistaking me for some guy named Dick. They're like, hey, Dick, watch where you're going.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you somebody that does that good, man. Is that do not stick to the script, but you gotta just let him be him.
Lamar? Yeah.
He does nothing that the fucking script say, because I do a lot of scenes with him, right? And I used to be waiting on a key word in the script for me to come in. Like, I'll be waiting, he be running his lines, and I'll be knowing right when I hear this one word, it's my time to get off on my shit. But he would take just a simple meet me outside, and he'd say, motherfucker, I'ma jump over the roof and meet you in the Bizac, you know what I'm saying, my nigga? And it'll just be, I'll be like, dude, what the fuck did you just say? But you look around and the director and everybody is laughing like it's good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, does that ever drive the rock star people crazy? Do they ever try to clamp down and control it a little?
Nah, man. They were awesome to work for, man. I mean,
they were good.
I've said a million times that and I know they do have it, but that these guys, they have no ego. They want what's best for the game. What if this is gonna work and make it better? Then I only was directed to say the line as written one time. One time. I mean, they had this dude who's back there doing this, on the keyboard.
Yeah.
While the scenes are going on, because it's like, what did I say? Oh, okay. So he has to keep track of what's going on. But forget 1,000 things every day. I'd like to make sure this is one of them. That was the one line that they wanted said exactly like that.
Yeah.
And of course, it's the iconic line.
Smart.
And it's because they're rock star and they're brilliant.
And they just let you go, bro.
Yeah.
They good at what they do, and they see when
They're the
shit that
best
they
at what they
need.
do,
Yeah,
sure.
like the scene with me and Slink. We were in the van. If if y'all remember, Lamar and Franklin was in the van and they just did some kind of stupid shit with the games, right? And we were coming back and Sleep was just supposed to get out the van and say, all right, man, I'll holler at you. I'll see you later on, right? And he just started talking pig Latin, you know. Hey, I'll holler at you. I can take care of my sizzle. And I just came right back and said, no, the fuck you kids ain't. It's just saying, no, the fuck you can't, but it's pig Latin.
Yeah.
And he threw that off at me, and I instantly fell into what he was saying because only I would do at that time. I mean, don't get me wrong, other people know about pig Latin.
Yeah.
But they loved it. I thought he fucked up. He fucked up again, and the director was like, "Cut, take that."
That's good.
I was like, "God damn."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you look at it, it's an iconic scene.
Well, a big part of that too is that the director, you know, he was a really an improvisationalist himself. You know, I mean, you never knew what this guy was gonna say. You know, what he was gonna do. I mean, he was just funny dude. He would never think he was, but you know, that's it. So he's got that mentality as well. So look, if this is gonna cook, then it's gonna cook. You know, if it's not, then then we won't.
That makes so much sense. That's in the director's DNA. And I think it's really why the fans loved it so much and why they love you two so much. I mean, I can't think of more famous voice actors from a video game than you guys, and I feel like it's got to do a lot with the fact that it's like you got in there and you got to play whatever you felt like the character was.
Well, that's what started it. The what continues it is the fans. I mean, because and we interact with the fans. You know, like Solo's amazing with the fans, man. I mean, you never seen somebody just like so there for the fans. You know, and that's how you become famous, I guess. You know, but because if you shit on your fans, you're not going to be famous very long. You know, so. But yeah, that's you're right. That's and the fact that that was our likeness is huge.
Yeah.
Because we look like our characters, for the most part.
Do people stop you
Yeah.
because of that?
Hmm?
Do people stop you in public because of that? They're like, hey, say this.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, bro. I'm not gonna never like just say that we're like walking Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, Michael Jackson. Oh my god. Sometimes we have to remind some people. Sometimes I might just be somewhere and I can see like in the department store and I'm dealing with somebody and I can just say he's young and I guarantee he played the game.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to they brain up to him. Be like, what's up, man? You ever play GTA 5? As soon as you start talking, you can see them say,
That's sweet.
oh shit.
Yeah.
And that's where it starts. And sometimes we can walk in and they'll be like, you can see them spotting looking at you.
That's such a cool level of
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, a lot of it has to do with how huge of a fan they are of the game, obviously, because, as soon as they hear a voice, like they'll recognize the voice,
Yeah.
and Michael, right? Yeah, man. Get your phone. Let's go.
Yeah.
But it's if they follow us, because okay, Michael, who's the actor for Michael? Who's the actor for Franklin? Oh, Google. Boom. Okay, and now they got 8 million pictures of us. So now they don't necessarily recognize our faces or anything like that from the game, but they'll recognize it from social media or from
Interviews like
or
this.
from, or from Google or whatever, and they'll know. And then you get people who just walk up to you and go, hey, you not doing it? Yeah. Damn, dude, you look old.
It's cool because they mean something, or you mean something to them. It's
Yeah.
not just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian. Oh, I want to take a photo. Like
Yeah.
they spent maybe
Yeah, can we
500
get
hours
a
with you
really wide
guys.
shot?
A lot of it. Yeah, man. But then we got, I get used to that. They'll walk up and say, Frank. They never say
Yeah.
Sean Fontino. Hey, what's up, Ned? Look, they say Michael.
Yeah.
And we got
Right.
a buddy that's in. I don't want to say his fucking name, but if you said, hey, this person, he'll get pretty fucking upset that they calling me
Yeah.
the character name.
Yeah.
I never get upset, man. I'm fucking Franklin. I love being Franklin Clinton, man. I'm a ride it to I can't, accept no more of it, man. It's a fantasy world I'm living in, being, part of this character.
It's
Well,
awesome.
I call it, I'm gonna ride my 15 minutes as long as I can.
Yeah.
And this
Hell yeah.
15 minutes is fucking 10 years now.
Yeah,
That's
this
a long
15
ass
minutes is
15
like
minutes.
starting to
We're
be
like
too
in the
long.
Bizarro world.
Way
thought there was a fly on that
Me
thing.
too. I was like, what's wrong with it?
Forgot about the button.
What is this house doing with flies in it, man?
I was wondering what he was doing. He just held his hand up perfect like this.
I know you probably were watching me as
He
you
was
guys were
doing.
talking. I'm like,
He was doing a little
line.
crane technique.
So you had a bit of a health scare, and the gaming community really rallied around you. So speaking of fans in the community,
Yeah.
what was that like, and what's the gaming community mean to you?
Well, you know, look. Yeah, COVID almost got me. You know,
You probably would have
It-
just responded to the nearest hospital, though, right?
Yeah, I did. In fact, I did. You know, it's funny when I came out of the hospital, because I was in the hospital for 5 days. They gave me the Donald Trump drip, you know, cure me, and it worked. And
That's
remdesivir or whatever it's called, yeah,
Remdesivir.
all that shit. And
it fucked me up.
yeah, so I came out of the hospital, and I had my wife take my phone and do a thing, and I walked her phone. I came out of the hospital, got on the phone, and I was like,
I think that's when your TikTok.
and I said, yeah, hey, can I get a cab over here? And it's, you know, it's just the whole responding. That's I came out of the hospital. It was pretty funny, man. I was gonna go jerk some guy out of his car and take it, but
You should have done that.
We wouldn't be sure if he got the joke.
yeah. And then what was really funny was that some dude took and he put the GTA animations into it. So like me popping up the phone and doing the you know, the cab, and then
Put the radar screen
the radar
right on
screen up
it.
and everything. Yeah, so I freaking posted the hell out of that, and it was great, man. It was funny. But yeah, COVID almost got me, and the fans were amazing. You know, I mean, they you know, everybody reached out, and you know, but now, you know, the stupid me, you know, because I lost 25 pounds when I was in the hospital, right? So I was like, oh fuck, man, I took a selfie like with my shorts on and shirtless, which I would never do, but I did it. And now these fuckers put that thing up and go, you're a good kid, Franklin. I hate that fucking thing. Anytime I see one of those things, it's delete,
old friend.
and it's gonna start being delete block because I hate those fucking things. But anyway, yeah.
Hit it.
One of the craziest mysteries that has not been solved since GTA 5 came out.
It's when's GTA 6 coming out?
That too. But I was going to say the loading screen girl, the girl in the red bikini. There's a ton of speculation and conspiracy theories of who it is. People thought it was Lindsay Lohan. She said no. She actually filed a lawsuit against Rockstar.
Yes.
Then people thought it was Kate Upton. Who is it? Who is it?
Now,
I mean, I don't know who the fuck it is.
it is. Yes, I do know. Yes, I do know.
If you know, I feel like this is.
And I did find a picture of Lindsay Lohan's likeness in the game, and I posted that on my social media. There was a cow out in the pasture eating, and that was, you know, so
Shelby Wheelander.
Shelby Wheelander. That's it, Shelby.
Wait, that is the
That's
fish.
who the model is for that. It's not Lindsay Lohan, so there you go. You
Hey,
got
I
it.
didn't say it. I didn't say it. He said it. So, and
No, it doesn't matter.
somebody stand to correct him because he wanted to be that person in his brain. He said it. Not me.
Said what? Shelby?
It's Shelby Wheelan.
Yeah.
If you could pick a
I
loading.
think it's.
You could-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good GTA screen.
Joey, she'd be awesome. If you could pick a loading screen girl for the next game, who would it be? Loading screen girl.
You mean a real life one?
Yeah, like, or you know, obviously,
Like
in
the supermodels and all that kind
in
of
the same way you guys are in the game.
Superstars.
Yeah.
I think Meryl Streep would be good.
She's a lovely lady. All right, yeah, that works.
Yeah, Bouncy would be good. Beyonce, I mean.
That was a bouncy. All right. Solo.
Yep.
Franklin.
Yes, sir.
The Yee Yee ass haircut scene is probably one of the most legendary cutscenes in all of gaming history. Can you walk us through the history and the lore of that scene?
That was. Wait. What? That whole dialogue was But Slink just takes shit and just cold. And he did that, and then he, oh, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got some bitches on your dick, Slink just, he just takes off, man. And that's why when you see me in there and I said, what?